Hello, this is Joe Pryor of the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma, representing Oklahoma City and Tulsa for investors. One thing I want to talk about today is working with builders and how that works because, since about 2004, I've been working a lot with West Coast technology people, people in New York City, various places around the United States buying in Oklahoma. That's primarily what I work with. And, they're either coming through recommendations of other investors, or we have investor groups that we correspond with and they supply us with people. And so, we're a turnkey operation in the Oklahoma City and Tulsa market for investors. And so, we give them information, economics, demographics. We talk about the neighborhoods, the school systems. We have the best property managers. We've really culled those down to just a very, very few in both markets. We've got the right insurance person that is going to make sure that you don't overpay for insurance, but you're protected. Lenders, everything. We do all of this, and we send out current investment folders. And, it's something that, it's what we do. We're educators. We want to make sure that you make informed decisions. But then what happens very few times, but it does happen, people think that, well, okay, I'll take all this information from the virtual real estate team and consider it free, and I'm going to go directly to the builder because I'm going to get a better deal. Well, that's just not true. And I'm going to explain why that's not true and why it's a disadvantage to you. So maybe that happens every once in a while with existing construction where you go to the listing agent and say, hey, I'm going to come here directly with you, so I want to make sure your commission is less in that respect. Does it happen? I'm sure it does. I don't do that. I don't do listings, so I don't know. But in terms of new construction, first of all, we're dealing with the two largest builders in the United States, and we're also building with one of the largest regional builders in the United States also. These are top-level builders. And, you're not dealing with another realtor. You are dealing with a community manager. And that community manager may not even be a realtor, may not understand anything, but the one thing that they understand is that they're constantly under pressure. In other words, if they don't sell, they don't stay. So they don't care. And there's one word that they'll never use, which is no. So they're not going to tell you if the location is right within the neighborhood, if this is the kind of floor plan that works the best. They're not going to tell you how many investors may already be in that neighborhood. They've got to make that sale. They've got to make that in order to get any money and to keep their jobs. In our case, that is not the case. I mean, we're front runners. We sell a lot of homes every year. We don't have to have your sale. I'll give you an example. I have a previous investor who pays cash. And he said, look, Joe, if you find something, turnkey, a new home, $200,000 with everything I need to make it rent ready, I'll go ahead and buy it. We talked to the property manager. She said no. And the reason why she said no is I've got things that are not leasing in that neighborhood right now. It may change in 60 days, but not right now. I've got these other people I've got to deal with. We went back to that person and we said, I'm sorry, we're not going to sell this. It makes no sense. We don't want 90 days vacancy. It's unacceptable. That is what we do. Now, there's a second reason why a builder is not going to give you anything more in terms of a discount. If they do that, then that becomes the comp for the neighborhood. Let's say it's $5,000 or $10,000 less. That means the next person down the line, that appraiser is going to say that's what it's worth. So they're going to sacrifice $100,000 on the next 10 houses. They're not going to do that. They're business people. They're bottom line. So to them, they just make more money, and that's what they want. So if you're wanting to deal properly with somebody that is exclusively dealing in investment property, working directly with the builders with one commission, because that's it. I work directly with the builders. This is your best way to go because you're going to get taken care of, because every step of the way, you've got an experienced team and an advocate that's going to take care of you. I'm going to turn this thing off because my remote is not working. Hope you have a wonderful week, and let me know if I can be of any service to you.